What is up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. I'm Elliott Delp, and today we're going to be doing a review on the Omnis spotting scope from Accufire. Super excited to bring this to you because I think it's an awesome product, and I think a lot of you guys will get some use out of it. So before we kind of go into the whole Omnis spotting scope right here, this beautiful piece of machinery, I would like to give you a small disclaimer about this and my relationship with Accufire. I would say I have a very good relationship with Accufire. They did send this out to me to make content on. They didn't give this to me. This is just a demo model, not something I can keep. I've had it for approximately 3 to 4 months now, as we've went from summer doing a lot of long range shooting. Now we're in the midst of deer season. As you can see, we have the camo get up, and we wanted to use this during deer season here in Southwest Virginia when we do field hunts, longer range stuff, to kind of get a good sight picture, do a little spotting with it, and practice it that way. So total time, about 4 months from Accufire, but I did not get this to keep. So there's the kind of disclaimer there. Second thing, Basement Operator. Basement Operator Company is our kind of apparel line here at my YouTube channel. So if you want to pick up some pretty sweet merchandise, it helps us out a lot. BasementOperator.com. First link in the description. We have sweet canned good tees, comfort lines, hats now. We have the Richardson 112, which is like one of my favorite hats of all time, and also some pretty sweet beanies as we get into the cold season. So that's the second disclaimer. Without further ado, let's talk about this kind of digital spotting scope, one-of-a-kind digital spotting scope. I want to go over kind of how I was able to use it, how my opinions were shaped by it, and kind of dabble in the specs and features of it to kind of give you guys an idea of what this thing is actually capable of, okay? So this Omnis right here, MSRP's for about $1,320. Now I do have a code from Accufire. I'll pop it up down here below. It'll save you a little bit on checkout if you pick this thing up. So keep that in mind if you're looking to buy one of these, okay? So the biggest reason somebody would pick this thing up is for longer range shooting. I think that's like the top priority in terms of why you would buy a digital spotting scope like this. Second thing is if you wanted to do some spotting like longer range deer scouting, or maybe you're out west and you want to get a good picture on an elk or something like that, that'd be another use for it. But for the first portion of the time I had this, I was using this as a spotting scope for shooting long range. I picked up a 6mm arc this summer and I was doing a lot of shooting with it, so I got a lot of practice using the spotting scope. So what the spotting scope is able to do, it's able to go from a 30 magnification to a 120 magnification through a digital zoom. So simple to turn this thing on. You press the on button, which is up top here, and it just basically turns on. Then you have your magnification here on top, which is this button right here, just rotates either way. It goes super simple, super smooth. Once you have what you have in your sight and you know, well, you don't know how far away it is, but you kind of have it focused. You can focus it with this focusing ring up here and it becomes crystal clear, beautiful picture. So this thing does take both video and photo. The video and photo output is 1440 by 1880, and it comes in more when you export it out, it's more of a square rather than kind of like a rectangle. Like you're probably watching this YouTube video. It's not like this YouTube video. It's more of a square. I have some footage from some of my shooting expeditions, and when I was doing some testing on some plates, I used this to zoom real close into it and watch the bullet impact the plate. So I was able to use that, and you can see kind of the output and how that looks. All right, so not only does it just have the ability to magnify from 30 to 120 and have like beautiful resolution here on the camera, it also has the capability of going in a night mode. So the Omnis here is kind of the, I guess, child of the Noctis, which, if you're unfamiliar with Accufire, it is their kind of their first night vision line. And if you look at this and you see this right here, and if you put a Noctis right beside of it there, you would see a lot of similarities between the bodies. Kind of this blocky frame back here, with a little piece right here that kind of allows for it to pick up image. So this thing was birthed from that. So they just carried over the night vision aspect of it. I wouldn't say that it is a like a must-have for night vision, as it is a spot and scope, and IR capabilities. Unless you have a fantastic IR light, I don't find much use for it with the night vision capabilities. But if you do have a really nice light, like I think it's the Hog Sniper light that shoots super far, this thing will be able to pick it up and do what it's supposed to do. But if you're just running like a Amazon light, or like the base end, like super cheap lights, I wouldn't even bother. I'd get an actual like night vision and then a very nice light and use it, because this is more of a spotting thing, and I just buy a night vision scope. Moving on, some of the other features that this thing has that I find pretty useful, especially in doing shooting. They have a reticle mechanism in here, so you can have 8 different reticles that you can select for kind of calling out your holdovers, and doing that. I know a lot of people, and it's very crucial when shooting long range, having good consistent holdovers and having a reticle you like and can use. There's 8 different ones. My favorite one's the Christmas tree, just because it's the most simple, the most common, and it's something I enjoy using. Okay, here on the side, you have 3 different things. Come on in, cameraman Hunter. You have this little place here. This is for your memory card. It comes with a memory card. It comes with a 32 GB memory card. You have your USB right here. So this is you plug your, I guess it's the, oh gosh, why can't I think of it? It starts with the C, USB-C. Words are hard. And then you have your battery function right here. So this thing does use 4 batteries. Accufire provides them, and they're rechargeable batteries, so you can use them over and over and over again. Here, let me pull them out for you so you guys can get it, because I don't want to take that thing off. It's a pain in the butt to take off. But they're just like the batteries that are for the thermal. If you guys are familiar with Accufire's thermal, they are CR123As, and they're rechargeable. You can see here, there's a little place where you can stick the charging port in, and it allows you to charge the batteries. So that's real cool, pretty sweet. Here are the 2 cords that it comes with, the USB-Cs right here. And then here is the memory that it comes with as well. So all nice and dandy, very useful. One of the things I forgot to mention about the Accufire, which is pretty cool, is that it does have the capability to stream to a device. So like if you have this and you are watching downrange, you can pull up your phone, you can connect the 2, and you can stream the output from this to your phone. So instead of having to be like up here the whole time, you could kind of just have this set, have this locked in on your target, and you can just be like, awesome, 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 hit. You know, so that's a really nice feature, and a lot of digital night vision, digital devices like this are going to a Wi-Fi streaming capability, to where you don't have to sit and watch this the whole time. You can kind of sit and watch your phone the whole time, which I think is pretty cool. Especially for this, I don't really think it's that necessary for like scopes and stuff. With this, I think the feature is very cool. One of the things you can see, it is here on a Bog Death Grip Infinite tripod, and which is pretty sweet, because the mounting system, this has an Arca Swiss mounting system, and the new Bogs, funny enough, now accept that for a head replacement. So if you have one of the new Bogs, you can just attach it directly to the Bog, and you can take it out and use it that way, and you don't have to buy a new tripod or something, because as everybody knows, Bogs, Death Grips, awesome, awesome, awesome tripod, especially if you're doing any type of hunting or anything of that nature. So I think that's about the once over of this Omnis right here from Accufire. It's a really good spotting scope, beautiful picture, 30 to 120, super good magnification range, and I can honestly say it's definitely worth the money. So if you want to pick one up, head on over to Accufire's website. Remember to use my code. I'll pop it up down below to save you a little bit of moolah. And I really appreciate you guys for watching. Make sure to hit the like and subscribe button. Follow me on Instagram, because I post all kinds of sweet photos like this. Hunter keeps me sauced up with the photography. So make sure to go check me out there. And I appreciate every single one of you guys for watching. As always, take someone outdoors. Peace.